Yes, sir. I was calling the housekeeper and she didn't answer. Do you know why? Sometimes she doesn't hear, sir.
I'm sorry, sir. I was answering the telephone. Good day, sir. We're happy to have you home again.
Why did the last governess leave?
Who knows? She just said, I've had enough of this and walked out.
Why? Was Louisa playing her tricks again? Putting toads in her bed?
She didn't complain of that, sir.
Well, there's another one coming today, and this one can't walk out.
Oh?
She's coming with orders to stay until September, from Nonbury Abbey.
I hope you'll be home for a time, sir.
No, just until tomorrow. The telephone call, was it for me?
No, sir. It was for Franz, of Frau Schrader. I have the number in the pantry.
I know the number. Oh, I shall be back in about a month or so with some guests.
Yes, sir. Do you know how many, sir?
Just two. Herr Detweiler. Ah, Herr Detweiler. And Frau Schrader. Who wanted me on the telephone?
It was the post office. There's a telegram for you. It will be delivered at 7 o'clock.
7? That gives me about 5 hours to be nervous.
Well, with that scatterbrained boy delivering telegrams.
You know what they're saying. If the Germans did take over Austria, we'd have efficiency.
Don't let the captain hear you say that. He never whistled for us when his wife was alive.
He's being the captain of his ship again.
I can't stand being whistled for. It's humiliating.
In the Imperial Navy, the Boston always whistled for us.
But I wasn't in the Imperial Navy.
Too bad. You could have made a fortune. You will wait here. I'm Captain Von Trapp. You are Fraulein...
Maria Reiner.
Now, Fraulein, as to your duties here, would you mind stepping over there? Before you meet the children, you will put on another dress.
But I haven't any other dress. When we enter the Abbey, our worldly clothes are given to the poor.
What about this one?
The poor didn't want this one.
This is what you would call a worldly dress?
It belonged to our last postulant. I would have made myself a dress, but I wasn't given time. I can make my own clothes.
Good. I'll see that you're given some material. Today, if possible. Now, you will be in charge of my children. There are 7 of them. You will find out how far they have each progressed in their studies and carry on from there. Each morning will be spent in the classroom. Each afternoon, they march. You will be assured that at all times they conduct themselves with decorum and discipline. The first rule in this house is discipline.
Yes, sir.
This is your new governess, the Fraulein Maria. As I sound your signal, you will step forward and repeat your name. You, Fraulein, will listen so that you can call them when you want them.
Liesel.
Friedrich.
Louisa.
Kurt.
Brigitte. Marta. Gretel.
Now, Fraulein, let's see how well you listened.
I won't need to whistle for them, Reverend Captain. What I mean is, I'll be with them at all times.
Not on all occasions. This is a large house and a large estate. The children have only been taught to come when they hear their signal. Now, when I want you, this is what you'll hear.
You won't have to trouble, sir. I could never answer to a whistle.
That's nonsense. Everyone in this house answers to a whistle. Here, let me show you. Yes, sir. That is my orderly, my butler, the new governess, Fraulein Maria.
Yes, sir?
That is the executive officer, Frau Schmidt. The housekeeper. You will be sure that Maria's room is ready.
Yes, sir.
Well, I shall leave you with the children. You are in command.
Pardon me, sir, but I don't know how to address you.
You will call me Captain.
Thank you, Captain. I forgot to return this whistle, Captain. I won't be needing it, Captain. Well, now that it's just us, will you all please tell me your names again and tell me how old you are? You are?
I'm Liesel. I'm 16 years old, and I don't need a governess.
I'm glad you told me. We'll just be friends.
I'm Friedrich. I'm 14 years old. I'm a boy.
A boy? Why, you're almost a man.
I'm Brigitte.
You didn't tell me how old you are, Louisa.
I'm Brigitte. She's Louisa. She's 13 years old, and you're smart. I'm 9, and I think your dress is the ugliest one I ever saw.
Brigitte, you mustn't say a thing like that.
Why not? Don't you think it's ugly?
If I did think so, I wouldn't say so. I'm Kurt, and I'm 11. Almost.
That's a nice age to be, 11, almost.
I'm Marta, and I'm going to be 7 on Tuesday, and I'd like a pink parasol.
Pink's my favorite color, too. You must be Gretel. I've got to tell you something. I've never been a governess before. How do I start?
You mean you don't know anything about being a governess?
No.
Well, the first thing you need to do is tell Father to mind his own business.
No, Louisa, don't. I like her.
What's in here?
My guitar.
What'd you bring this for?
For when we all sing together.
We don't sing.
Of course you sing. Everyone sings. What songs do you know?
We don't know any songs.
You don't?
No.
Well, now I know where to start. I'm going to teach you how to sing. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with A, B, C. When you sing, you begin with Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. The first 3 notes just happen to be